Here is your 4.OA.4 practice test for adding, subtracting, and estimating. So here we go. I'm going to go a little bit fast through here because I don't think you need me to show you every little step. So this is mostly for checking your work, but I do want to talk about a couple things just to make sure that you've heard them spoken about it. So number one, we're solving the actual problem on this side. You want to pay attention to the operation to realize we're adding, not subtracting. And so you can see we have our sums here, our answers, and then this needed regrouped. 8 plus 4 is 12, so you have the regrouping that goes on here. 9 plus 1 plus 1, you can see the regrouping that we have, and then finishing it off, 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So if you didn't get this, take a look and find your mistake. Over here, we're estimating to check. Okay. Now, you should check with a calculator every single one. There's no reason for you to have anything wrong on here as far as the answer goes. So please check every single one with a calculator, including on your actual test, to know that you got it right. If this is wrong, you can look and find where your error was. All right, estimating on this side. To make the easiest estimate, we're estimating to the biggest place. So cutting it off here and here. So we have 20,000, but just make sure you line up the places here. And this is going to go up to a 2, so we have 20,000. And so you end up with 40,000. We are all rounding to the biggest place when we're estimating, so I don't want you estimating to a lower place value. So you should all have this. And you can see it is close, so we're on the right track. All right, number 2. 9,876. If you don't need to regroup, you don't need to regroup. 8 minus how it should finish off. Okay, so look at the regrouping, see where your mistake was if you made one. Now I'm rounding to the biggest place for the estimate. So I'm doing 300,000 minus 30,000. Biggest place for each of those. And so now I have a nice simple problem, 0, 0, 0, comma, 0, 3, 3. Okay. All right, down here, more on the floor, go next door. So we box until we can steal something, take 1 less, get 10 more at the end. Okay. All right, again, we're rounding. So the top one's already pretty nice. That's gonna go to 20,000. This one stays a 2 or goes to a 3. It's turning into a 3. And now we can do our subtracting. Okay. All right, and number 4, more on the floor, go next door until we can steal something. You're only boxing to the 1. 1 less is a 0, 9's in the middle, and add 10 to the end. Okay. So 1 less than technically 1,000 sort of is 999. All right, and then we can do your subtraction. Put your decimal point. Okay, and then we keep going. Don't forget this over here. So we have 2,091, and that is money and 74 cents. And again, you want to check your work. 0.00 minus 8.26, 2091.74, so we're good. All right, now rounding, cutting it off at the thousands, so we have 2,000.00, cutting it off at the ones place, or the whole dollar, 8.00, we are subtracting, point, more on the floor, I do have to go next door, and so 19910, and now I can do my subtraction. Okay, and we have our estimate is close to that. Okay, so that's what your practice test needs to look like. On the back here is our 2-step problem. So read the problem. The farmer has that many seeds. He planted this many in the first and this many in the second. Okay, bracket the question. How many seeds left? We know that means subtraction for the third field. Okay, so I need to join the first field and the second field. So underlining important info. He has this many to plant. That's his total. I need to find how many planted in the first 2 fields first. So this is our addition and then subtraction. I'm going to separate my workspace, add my, I always just put the big number on top. First plus second. So now we have our total. Total seeds minus first and second. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More on the floor, go next door. 3. Seeds left. All right, so now we're on to the explanation part. Your secret word, by the way, is going to be 2020, 2020. Just write it in standard form, 2020, 2020. All right, so explain both steps. So all you say is, and I'll speed it up here, I added this plus this and got. I subtracted this minus this and got. You literally say what you did. So now I'll speed it up. All right, and there you go. That is the practice test for tomorrow. Your test for tomorrow is the same thing, except you have an E opportunity.